Okay, and I'm back. And today we're doing my little one-off weekly thing and taking a look at something different, something off the main series. We're going to finish up Metal Gear tomorrow, but for today, I wanted to do something a little different. And there's a game I've been wanting to take a look at for a while. Not even just like something I wanted to stream for a while, but something I've been wanting to look at because, hey, have you guessed what this is? Or did you catch the very brief second I had the title screen visible? I think when I first opened the stream, it was visible for about like 1 second or so. I think Catherine may know what this is, but yeah, it's something I picked up at a discount game store, like a comic shop, like up the road from my house a while back. And it's a game that I'd seen once or twice when it first came out, and I completely did not know what it was. I like saw it, was like, this looks interesting, but I think it came out like right around the same time as Oblivion, and I was just like, man, Oblivion sucked my life up, and I wasn't getting dragged in anything else. There was it was 2006, a lot of good games that year, but it had the Bethesda logo on it, which made me go, like, that seems interesting. And the game in question is Star Trek Legacy, a console RTS Star Trek game that has a couple notable distinctions about it. It is like I said, Star Trek game made by Bethesda, which is not something you usually see. I think it's technically published by Bethesda. Bethesda Game Softworks, not Bethesda Game Studios, so whatever. But still had some of this, oversight and direction involved there that you see from the other games. It is, I believe, the only appearance of all 5 of the Star Trek captains from this era in one place. You have all the actors that play the original. William Shatner's in this. What's his name from Star Trek Enterprise? Yeah, I haven't played much of this. But yeah, you get Jonathan Archer. What's the name? Scott Bakula is in this. Patrick Stewart, Kate Mulgrew, and Avery Brooks. And in another weird thing about this game, this is the last time that Avery Brooks ever appeared as an actor in anything. He's made a few self-appearances, narrating and doing interviews and such since then, although he has mostly dropped off the radar after Deep Space Nine. This is like the last time he ever appeared as an actor in anything, is voicing Captain Sisko in this, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I don't think we're gonna get that far. I think you play through them like in chronological order, so he'd be like half-ish way through, more than half-ish way through. Yeah, I need to get more into Cyberpunk. I might do a stream on Cyberpunk at some point, because I've been replaying it a little bit lately and enjoying it. But this one, I picked it up like, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. I love Star Trek. I'm a big fan. I love RTS games. Xbox 360, had a lot of fond memories of this thing. And I was like, well, I want to check this out. And then I think I got distracted by some other game I bought on my PS4 or something. And never got really around to it. I played like the opening, the tutorial. I never really got any farther. So we're just gonna start over here, start a fresh campaign, and start from scratch and just play a little bit of this. I'm not planning on getting super far. I just kind of want to take a look at this, see what we've got. We've got a bunch of cool ship designs. We got some cool Romulan ship designs here. You've got all the different eras of ships because you go through like each show's era of ships. So you've got like the classic Enterprise era, the original series, Next Gen, Deep Space Nine, Voyager. Obviously this came out like well before the kind of like Star Trek revival of like Discovery and Strange New Worlds and all that stuff, so we don't have any of that stuff in here. But all right, where are we? What is going on?
Reggie, I don't have a lot of time. I've got to get back aboard Enterprise. Relax for a minute, John. I do have orders for you, but I want to show you something before
What do we
you
not
ship
have
out.
subtitles in this?
This had better not involve Orion slave girls.
Don't worry. I read your mission report on that. No Orions, that much I can promise.
Like,
They've
graphically,
done some
this
great
doesn't
work
look
on it,
terrible.
Reggie. I hear they even managed to replace the grapplers with those new tractor beams.
We've made a lot of progress in the past years here, John, due in no small part to what you've accomplished out here. We've launched 5 Daedalus class ships in the last 2 years alone. There actually is a fleet forming out there. It's not just a dream anymore. Starfleet is becoming a reality.
Okay, so this
Pretty
would be
soon
like
you won't need my
after
little
the
ship
end of
anymore.
Enterprise.
Not true. In fact, I need you for a delicate assignment.
Delicate.
The Vulcans have requested this mission.
Vulcans? Come on, Reggie, we both know how these things turn out.
Now, before you get in an uproar, I have good reason to send you. You've got more experience dealing with Vulcans than any other ship commander. You also have more combat time.
All right,
You know, that's
this
another one I
sounds
need to play
bad.
more of. I've never played much
Combat
of Homeworld
experience?
either. I've heard good
It's
things.
a precaution. They've requested help from Starfleet to track down one of their scientists, who's apparently
Oh my
gone
god,
missing.
frame rate is
With them as a major
definitely
ally,
early
we really
2000s
must
console.
assist.
The Vulcans have ships. Why do they need ours?
Oh, come on, John. It's dangerous out there. We're more capable of dealing with any trouble that might come up. Starfleet can get off on the right foot if we can handle this for the Vulcans.
Yeah, this doesn't look
Orders are
terrible,
orders.
honestly. Like,
I'll
the
do my
frame rate's
part.
definitely
Just make sure
chugging a
my
little bit,
helmsman
but
gets all the information we need to begin this search. I don't want to get blindsided by lack of information from them, as usual.
I've already sent Mayweather everything you'll need.
I hope we don't regret this. Missions involving Vulcans usually mean one thing: trouble.
I see that even though we're
This
supposed
is
to
the
be
last known
after the
position
end
of the
of
Vulcan
Star
science
Trek
ship.
Enterprise,
We're
Bacula's
not getting anything on
Archer's
initial
still
scans,
Vulcan
but we should
racist.
take a more detailed look through the system. Let's start by getting a close-range scan of that nearby planet. Check
Also,
for any
it's still
signs of wreckage.
NX, which is interesting. Alright, scan nearby planet for signs of a wrecked ship. You've got it. What do we have hints? Use the strategy map to move between objectives. Sounds good.
Enterprise on station.
Alright, move around. Got it. Clicking it unlocks the camera. Sure. What have we got here? How do I go? Objective is displayed by a white arrow or white brackets above the objective. Got it. Alright. How do I press B to toggle full impulse and start traveling towards my objective? Can I, like, steer this thing? What if I don't want to go to my objective? What if I want to go up? We can do that, okay. Manually press A
Affirmative.
to set heading, and we'll just fly in the general direction. So if I just, like,
Order acknowledged.
go that way, we'll just go. Alright. We're not exactly clipping here. Need to be within 3,000 megameters to scan it. Alright. There's a few other Star Trek games I'd like to take a look at some point, but I'm going to need to practice a little bit because I'm feckin' terrible at them. I really want to take a look at some point at Bridge Commander. I do remember Mountain Blade. I've played a bit of Mountain Blade. I want to do Bridge Commander and I want to do Fleet Commander at some point, but both of those games are like nightmarishly difficult and have like a learning curve that is effectively a straight line, just up. So I'd like to get a little practice before I try them. Alright, what have we got here? Highlight a thing, scan it. Okay.
Scanning.
Can I stop?
No signs of wreckage on the surface.
Okay.
We'll do a standard sweep of the system, starting with that ring of asteroids surrounding the ice planet nearest our position.
Okay.
Once within range, we'll scan for debris. The ship could be among the asteroids or might have been destroyed by them. It's entirely
So do
possible if
RTS
they
like
lost
Mountain
power
Blade, if
and
I
were in
remember.
distress.
Okay. Objectives have now changed. You can call up the objective screen at any time by pressing start. You got it. I mean, like, this, I imagine, is going to control like a hybrid RTS, like a lot of console RTSs do, because you just can't really do RTS very well on a console. Press back to call up a map. Okay. Objective is towards the middle. All right. I see. Okay. This is a fairly large map. In the overview, I can set a destination, use the left stick, press A.
Course set, Captain.
Okay, so we're gonna... Actually, let's not crash into the
Setting course
thing.
now.
Press Y to warp will not work if you're close to... Oh.
Bring warp engines online.
You're close to planets or nebulas. Okay, so we can just, like... zip along over to here? Yes, we can. Okay.
Looks like we flushed some game out of the rocks. Be prepared.
Hello.
These Romulans are nasty business.
Oh,
Opening
we're
a
fighting
channel.
Romulans. Okay.
Romulan vessels. We are engaged in
Ooh.
search and rescue operations. Please state the nature of your presence here.
That's a little bit of a different design on the, like, classic bird
That
of
seems
prey.
clear enough. Take evasive action and prepare to engage.
Classic
We're gonna have to
warbird, I
fight our
guess.
way out of this.
Interesting. I like this. Because it's still got the old school Romulan, like, bird painted on the underside, but a bit thicker of wings. Because, like, the standard, like, original series, like, warbird is the, Talis, I believe it's called. Alright, target opponents, press A, or holding the RB will allow you to use left stick to highlight, or the D to choose. Okay. Targeting an enemy will turn on battle camera, keep the camera focused, adjust the camera, will turn this off. You can turn it back on again by pressing the RB. Okay, what do we do here? I should probably go. Okay. Right stick to fire. Got it. Red and white targeting reticles will appear. Sure. LT, when you see red to fire photon torpedoes. Phasers also intensify in damage during long bursts and lose strength over distance, maneuvering close. Try to fire long bursts. Okay. So I don't know how close is close. Ship can move more sharply at low speeds. Ah, okay. B plus up and down. Target shields are down. Okay, that's lovely. My ship's photon torpedoes are now locked on the... Look in the front and rear. Red triangles indicate the strength of your lock. The more they close in, the better your chance to hit. I don't see any red
Enemy shields are
triangles. I have
down.
no idea what the hell they're talking about here. Oh, okay, wait. I see. So we got that. Is there like a phaser charge indicator somewhere here that I'm missing? I'm also a little... Okay, ship's down. Star Sector, incredible game, albeit top down. Interesting.
Remaining
Okay.
vessels are disengaging.
Got one
What
of them
in
down.
blazes were they doing here? Romulans are in the exact same place we happen to be looking for a missing Vulcan ship? Seems par for the course. They might have destroyed the Vulcan vessel, but until we either find the ship or its debris, we won't know for certain. Continue the search deeper into the system. We're
Elite
picking up some
Dangerous is
strange readings from
fantastic.
that
I've
nebula.
actually streamed that a couple
Could
of
be
times.
high-band emissions occurring naturally, but we should check it out just to be
I
safe.
am a big fan of that. Okay, energy to warp. When this is red, it means I can't warp. Is that the green bar presently? Do you have enough warp energy? They want to consider warping to the next objective.
Course set, Captain.
Nice, okay. We can just zip on ahead to here. That is fantastic. Where is my next objective? It is... Is it
This
just
is the
this
protostellar
nebula?
nebula containing high level of particle flux. We won't be able to stay inside it indefinitely. Let's keep this search brief. Wait. Starfleet transponder. We're picking up a beacon.
Okay.
There must be another Starfleet ship in the area.
Am I
Proceed inside.
taking
Head directly for the
damage
beacon
here?
signal.
Enter a nebula can have adverse effects on your systems and be extremely dangerous. Okay. I don't see like a... Do I have a health indicator here? Ah.
Enterprise, are we glad to see you?
Rick, is that you?
It is. I diverted course to this system to respond to a general distress call and was ambushed by Romulan ships. They outnumbered us and I was forced to take refuge here when my warp engines were damaged.
Why didn't you contact Starfleet?
We couldn't get a message out. Scans and subspace signals seem to be hampered by the magnetic fields here. We barely made it to the safety of the nebula before its ion interference disabled our impulse drive. We've got the engines repaired, but we can't re-engage the core matrix until we've cleared the interference within the nebula. It seems to dampen our efforts to reinitiate the power flow to our engines.
Stand by. We'll tow you out so you can get your engines back online.
Make it fast, Jonathan.
Gotcha,
Our
okay.
hull plating is already corroded to dangerous levels.
How do I, like, grab this guy? Highlight, hold down until radial menu, tractor beam. Okay, hold down. Are you tractor beam?
Engage tractor beam.
Have I engaged tractor beam? There we go. Okay, we've engaged tractor beam and we're pulling this thing along with us. I'm assuming we just kind of like drag it out of the nebula. Maybe this way? This feels like the closest edge of the nebula here. Ah, okay, so the picture of my ship in the upper left is going to turn red as I take damage, I think is what I'm seeing.
Excellent.
Yes,
That's
alright.
done the trick. Our engine course is back online.
Great news, Rick. Our Romulan friends have returned. You have to admire their sense of timing.
Okay.
Now
How do
let's see
we,
if we can't give a little of what we've been taking.
Beginning of a fleet, notice there's an icon for each of my two ships. You can select either ship by pressing the D-pad in the direction that corresponds to the icon. Okay.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Bad things are stuck to your chair 100% of the time. Time play with strength, just saying. Oh, I love Elite Dangerous. I play a ton of it. And I do enjoy Odyssey. I have Odyssey on PC where they finally added the like space legs, and that's been interesting. It's a nice break every now and then to be able to get out of your chair. Odyssey does have some drawbacks though, and unfortunately those seems to have kind of spread to the main game. They downgraded some of the graphics and lighting engine a little bit, which is a darn shame. Okay, hold D-pad in any direction, pressing A forms a group of all ships. Holding down the D-pad in the direction of any ship adds or removes it from the group. With the group selected, you can issue attack commands to all members at once. But if I hold in any direction and press
Enterprise on station.
A, are we... Hold the D-pad in any direction.
Enterprise on station.
How does this work? I've held the D-pad in any direction and pressed A.
Enterprise on station.
This doesn't seem to be working.
Enterprise on station.
Okay.
There is no escape for you.
I'm not entirely certain how that's supposed to work. It doesn't seem to be working. It's fine. I also still don't see what they were talking about how to find my... red triangles that indicate a torpedo lock. I haven't seen... That's
Target shields down.
Okay, is it those right there?
There is no escape for you.
Okay, so the red triangles, as they get closer, it indicates a stronger lock, right? So, when do I fire? Okay,
Objective achieved.
we waited too long. That's
The
fine.
Romulan attack, combined with the corrosive effects of the nebula's particle flux, have dealt a good deal of damage to our systems. Let's hold position here until my engineering teams have effected repairs. I'd advise your engineers to do the same, just in case there are any more surprises waiting for us out here.
I guess we'll just... Okay, now that Kodo's in your fleet, you'll need to give it an order to repair. Select it, hold down left bumper, press A on each system that needs repair. So, A. Do we have shields? No. I I guess these technically need repair, just not as much.
Our systems now register green across the board. We're ready to
Okay.
continue the search.
I
Rick,
feel like there's a
that distress
giant
signal you were
flaming
responding
hole
to,
in the side of the
did you
Enterprise
happen to
here.
notice if it was Vulcan?
Now that you mention it, it did have the same carrier wave amplitude the Vulcans use.
That means the ship we were dispatched to locate may be the same one that sent the distress call. What was your last bearing on the signal?
Before we lost
I'm
contact
actually
in the
not
nebula,
sure who
it
else
was
is all
directly
in this.
behind
I want to
that
take a look at
dead
the
moon.
voice cast for
I'm
this.
transmitting the coordinates to your helm.
Let's go over. Also, edit stream info real quick. We're going to add
Acknowledged.
in,
That's our next stop.
Objective achieved.
go ahead and switch this over. I'm going to see, I don't even know if Twitch is going to have a category for this game. This is not a particularly popular game. Oh, they do. Look at that. And then I want to take a look at the voice cast for this because there is quite a few of the Star Trek actors that made it in here. Not the TV episode legacy, the video game legacy. Thank you. It is William Shatner, Patrick Stewart, Avery Brooks, Kate Mulgrew, Scott Bakula. Wes Johnson is in here. That's fantastic. Anything else here? No, not really. One of the guys from Lost Ark was in here. Genshin Impact, he's done a couple things, interesting. Bo Marie. Yeah, it's mostly just the 5 captains is the notable cast. And we got Jeff Baker and this kind of in-house fame of Bethesda, and Wes Johnson again, big Bethesda guy. So, we are off next to here.
Enterprise on station. Enterprise on station.
Okay, does this mean I have both of you selected? If I now tell you to warp to here, are you both going to warp?
We've left the nebula, Captain.
No. It has only warped this ship.
Coordinate set, full impulse.
That's a problem. I need to figure
Enterprise on
out...
station.
Oh, and that immediately knocked me out of... How do I give you both orders to follow each other? Huh. There has to be a way to give you orders. What do my long-range sensors do? No. No orders there. No.
Enterprise on station.
Wait. Turn off long-range sensor. What the hell is going on here? I'm very confused.
Enterprise on station.
Would you both like to warp to this together? No.
Received and acknowledged.
I need to figure out how to give a group
This is
order
the Vulcan
here.
science vessel Saleya to any friendly
This is a-
ships in the vicinity.
This is a problem.
We are under attack by Romulan aggressors and require assistance.
Vulcan ship Saleya. This is the Starfleet vessel Enterprise. We are here to render aid.
Certainly a fortuitous bit of timing, Enterprise. We are transmitting our coordinates to you now.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. The thing is,
We
I
can
don't even
cover the
see a way
distance
to
faster if we
tell them
transfer
to
all power to
target
the
each
engines.
other. Okay, redistribute. Hold X. Okay. Hold X and use left stick to redistribute. That's lovely. Is there a way? Jeez, there isn't. I was like, is there a way to view controls or something from here? But no, there isn't. Yeah, the Enterprise is like way the hell back here right now. And every time I switch ships, the other one stops doing what I told it to do.
Aborting warp, Captain.
We're in a bit of a pickle here. If I...
Enterprise on station.
Sensors report Romulan ships.
I don't know what to do here. I've done what the game is telling me to
Enterprise
do,
to
but
Romulan
it's not...
ships. Cease your attack or we will open
What the
fire.
hell is this?
As usual, the Romulans don't respond.
Doesn't seem like they want to talk, Jonathan. Suits me fine. A little more reciprocity for their earlier greeting would be grand.
Agreed.
Where's my
All
other
ships,
ship?
engage the Romulans and protect the Solea.
Like, it's just not here. Like, if I tap over to him, is he even coming over this way? No, he's not. He's sitting perfectly still. Can you please get over here and, like, do something?
Moving into attack position.
And is the Enterprise doing anything right now? I have no idea. Very confused. Like, I don't see the Enterprise doing anything.
Moving into attack position.
We want to fire? Okay, there we go. This is very strange. Where is the Enterprise right now? I see it, like, there. I think it's firing at this ship, but I can't actually tell.
Engaging target.
Alright. Phaser's locked on. I also seem to occasionally lose my torpedo lock here. It's very strange.
Moving into attack position.
Okay. Are you the only ship left? Yes. There we go.
Destroyed. Moving into attack position.
This is fine. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the controls for moving and fighting down. I
Solea,
definitely don't
what's your
understand
status?
the controls for giving
We
orders
are
to the
well for
ships
the
on
moment,
movement.
Captain. We extend our gratitude for your timely rescue.
No need. We were sent to find you. Just glad to see you're all right.
Sent? By whom?
The Vulcan
See if we can
government asked us to
Google this.
locate you and bring you back.
Ah,
Xbox
Intriguing.
controls.
How so?
I would say their request for my retrieval is what you would call a euphemism.
Is there something you want to tell me? I'm sorry, what is your name?
I am Terrell, Commander Terrell.
Commander Terrell, what exactly am I doing out here? Can you shed any light on why I was sent for you?
The Vulcan High Command does not approve of my research, nor do they wish me to succeed where so many others have failed.
I see. And what exactly is your research?
My work extends to the beginnings of our Vulcan path toward logic. I am a seeker of past truth.
An archaeologist?
Of sorts. Captain, I believe it would be enlightening if you would make your way to my research outpost.
I'm under orders to bring you safely back to Vulcan. Can you give me a good reason why we should head to this outpost?
I fear my research team may be discovered by the same Romulans who followed and attacked my ship. The loss of any further life would be most regrettable.
All right. We'll follow you back to your outpost. I don't want anyone else to get hurt. But we must be swift, Commander Terrell. There's no telling how many other Romulan ships may be in the area.
We couldn't agree more, Captain.
Oh.
This will take but a short time, I assure you.
Okay, we're gonna try something here. If I go to the map... Oh. We're done. That was the mission. Alright. Command points. We had 2,000 prior to mission. We completed 600. We're up to 2,850. Alright. What does this do? Save my progress. You got it. I feel like there's like an... Yeah, there's an upgrade system in this. You can, like... buy new ships? Photon banks, phaser banks, the Yorktown class battleship, an class cruiser. Right. So I can, like, purchase new ships here that get, like, added to my fleet? That's getting a little toasty. Alright, one sec here. I was smelling warm electronics, and it is my Xbox. So I'd like to make sure that it is not going to be too badly overheating. I also want to check where the power brick is, so that I'm not igniting my house. You get out of my way. I don't use this thing much anymore, so it's possible that it's just a bit dusty, and I'm smelling some dust burning off of the fans. That's entirely possible, but probably worth checking just to make sure. Yeah, power brick's fine. Xbox is in sight, so if it bursts into flames, I'll see it. Alright, good. Yeah, don't destroy the Xbox is definitely a good idea. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't igniting it too badly. I think it's fine. It's on a hard surface. It's got all the vents, like, open, so it should be fine. I have a feeling it's just because it hasn't been powered up in a long time. There's probably some dust on the fans. It's burning off a little bit. It smells like that, like, the first time you turn on your heat in the winter and you get that little bit of burning dust smell. So, probably fine. Let's take a look here at my ships, because I have money to spend and ships that I can buy with it. I have literally no idea what these different bars mean. Oh, hey, hold up. So, empty slot. We could sell one of these ships, or we could buy some stuff. So this is the most expensive one, and it has more explosion marks, but less warp. I'm assuming the top one is hull. Do we just buy, like, a battleship? Or do I buy, like, 2 little ships? What do you think is more useful here? One big battleship, or, like, 2 of these? Because these things look pretty tough, too. I mean, they don't have much hull. So they're gonna fall apart, like, real quick. But honestly, neither do these. These don't have much hull either. Screw it, we're gonna go for one of the big boys. Well, give me one of those, we'll see what that does. It feels a little odd having the Enterprise be one of the weaker ships in my fleet, but it's fine. Alright. What's the deal here?
Commander Terrell, it looks like your researchers have some company. Is there anything you might want to tell me that could help us resolve this peacefully?
Nothing that comes to mind, Captain. The Romulans are obviously the aggressors here. We must act.
I'm going to try and talk to them
It's a
first.
very feisty Vulcan.
This is the Starfleet ship Enterprise. Cease your hostilities immediately.
While I prize your optimism, Captain, I suggest you speak to the Romulans in a language they understand.
Okay, protect Terrell's ship, research station Gravenor. Destroy the attacking Romulan ships. Alright, hints. Derelict shipyard is nearby that can be boarded and brought online.
Archer to all ships. Engage the Romulan vessels. We have to keep them from destroying the outpost.
How we do? Okay, right now I want you to repair your hull.
Washington to fleet.
Why are we not repairing?
We're in position.
Do you want to repair? Alright, cool.
Enterprise on station.
Setting
If I give an
course now.
order,
Koto,
did you all
standing
follow
by.
it?
Washington, standing by.
No.
Romulan spotted.
I have no idea what they're doing, but it's fine. Enemies will often switch their target to their attackers, can be a useful tactic when protecting ships or stations. Oh, okay, so we need to get them to break off by drawing aggro. Alright. Let's get in on that one.
Phasers ready, Captain.
Engaging target. Moving in to attack position.
Stand by on phase cannon.
How do I switch target?
Sensors report
Oh, there's
Romulan
a
ships.
lot of them around here. Okay, we're good.
Romulan target
Okay,
destroyed.
one Romulan target down. I see another. Oh god. I saw another
In phaser range, Captain.
here. Oh god.
Engaging target. Moving in to
Why are we not
attack position.
attacking?
Stand by to fire.
Why are we not moving? Enterprise, you feeling okay? It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright.
Romulan target destroyed.
Romulan target down. There's one more right here. We'll pull in.
Moving in to attack position.
See if we can
Target
get
shield
their
down.
attention. Ooh.
Romulan target destroyed.
Nice. Hopefully it won't matter
seems
if
to
we
be
just
all of
crashed
them,
into
but
the
there could
station
be
with
more
that.
in the area. We know they have some sort of cloaking technology.
Well done, Captain. I will now dock with the outpost and begin the evacuation. It seems the prudent course, given that your vessels are the only ones capable of defending us from another attack.
You have a point, Commander. All Starfleet ships. Maintain a defensive perimeter around the outpost until everyone on board is evacuated. Nothing gets through.
What if we, like, repair that other thing?
If
Yeah,
I
that.
might suggest, Captain, your ships have sustained damage in the battle. The inactive
Not
repair
much,
facility
thankfully.
nearby may be able to solve that dilemma. However, to return it to operational status, you will have to beam some engineers inside of its control center.
Okay, what if we send over, like, the big boy?
Washington, standing by.
Okay, you go there. We're gonna
Set
leave the
course
other
now.
two here to defend her station while we send this guy over there to fix this. That seems like a sensible plan. Wait, are they all coming with? No. Well, hold up. I
The Romulans sure didn't waste much
specifically
time.
didn't want you doing
Archer
that.
to all ships. We have company. Hold the station perimeter. We can't let them destroy it.
You go there. You
Enterprise on station.
stay here. Okay, we're fine.
We're in position.
You are clearly outmatched.
I think we're okay here. Let's see if we can get him down. As soon as we get a break, I want to jump back over to my Yorkton and have them, how's this thing doing?
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Okay, so this ship is stable. Shields down. If we can get a torpedo lock.
Washington to fleet. We've arrived at our destination.
You would stand against us. You invite your
Oh, there's another one here? That's annoying. Go to half impulse to get a better turn radius here. torpedoes just not locking on me? Okay. I don't know why my torpedoes aren't locking. I'm going to assume the Washington can hold its own for a second.
Clearly outmatched.
Can we get, like, yeah, a tighter turn radius here, please, so that I can hopefully get a torpedo lock on you.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Really, both my torpedoes just, like, flew off into the void. What does it take for a torpedo to impact the target here?
Romulan target.
Help us, Starfleet vessels. You're everywhere. We can't stop.
Vulcan
Wait.
Outpost, this
Hello?
is Enterprise. Come in. Are you receiving? Terrell, what is
how
going
do
on
I-
in there?
Some of the toxic gas spilled into the command module.
Await
It
team's
has a
begun
hallucinogenic
repairs.
effect. My crew is attempting to rescue personnel as we speak, but they are showing signs of dementia.
Can you get them out of there?
Who's
Our
contacting me?
transporter won't work with all that radiation in the outpost.
Understood. We will endeavor to move more quickly.
Washington, standing by.
Everybody repair yourselves.
Enterprise on station.
Can I see an objectives list? Okay. Protect her research station.
Enterprise to Commander Terrell. Another flight of Romulan ships is approaching. We're cutting it close. You're going to have to hurry.
Are we good? I'll assume that my Yorkton class ship over there is going to do just fine on its own.
They've done it. The repair facility is operational.
Okay.
Now we can use it to patch up our ships.
I mean, is my ship damaged? Tell you what. You wanna fire your phasers there, sir?
There is no escape for you.
Target shields down. Enemy sensors inoperative, Captain.
Okay. How badly damaged is the station we're protecting right now? Starting to feel like fairly.
Romulan target destroyed.
Like I'm worried about that station.
There is no escape for you.
Auto complete. Enemy vessel detected. We have arrived at our final destination.
My other ship seems to be getting beat up pretty badly here. Huh. Burn through the shields.
Target shields down.
If I can get ahead of them, I can drop some torpedoes out the rear. Good. That was supposed to be a lock, but it wasn't. Alright, good. I really wish I knew... Okay. How's the station doing? Station is doing really badly. I feel like we're gonna lose this mission. No, no, no. I need you to get
Captain, sensors
this
report enemy
fucking
vessel.
ship.
There is no escape for you.
Why are you not turning? Oh god. I'm not sure what the point of capturing that repair facility was. It doesn't seem to be providing me like any benefits.
You're clipped.
Archer to Terrell. We picked up a large Romulan force bearing down on us.
Oh,
We must leave
crap.
immediately.
Alright. We need to
Terrell.
get you.
What's going on in there?
You
Respond.
need to get back over to here. You're not helping at all.
Captain.
With what you're doing. So no. No, this is bad. There's a lot of targets here. We're not doing any damage. My ships are getting absolutely pummeled. I don't know why I have no torpedoes ready.
You invite your doom.
Yeah, this is over. I've got like 6 enemies on top of me right now.
Romulan target destroyed.
Where's my ship? Okay, you attack this.
Stand by on phase cannon.
I'm completely out of torpedoes. Okay.
There
Wait.
is no escape for
Why
you.
are we turning to the right? Is my ship like damaged? Or is my controller flicking out? Like what the hell's going on here?
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Research pods have been exposed to space.
One sec. I'm gonna hold my controller a little farther up here so I can keep an eye on the lights on it here.
Romulan attack and get us out of here.
I would love to bust out of the Romulan attack and get you out of here. But there are like 6 Romulan ships. I have no torpedoes. Yep, that's it. That's a fail. I have what the fuck? That wasn't even close. Like, I guess we'll replay that. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't have any options there. There's such a thing as a blueberry cheese pizza. Like just a pizza, like a... Does it have like traditional pizza sauce?
Commander Terrell.
Yeah.
It looks like your researchers have
We skip this cutscene? Yeah, alright.
Archer to all ships. Engage the Romulan vessels. We have to keep them from destroying the outpost.
Yeah. Everybody, I want you all in on that.
Engaging target.
Okay,
Moving
I
into attack
think
position.
all of my ships are heading in.
Moving into attack position.
Yeah, okay, everybody's heading in. We're good. Maybe we send the weak, crappy ship over.
Engaging target. Engaging target.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Romulan target destroyed.
Enemy vessel detected.
Okay,
Engaging target.
engage this.
Moving into attack position. Enterprise on station.
You guys attack that. I will attack this. Are we good? Also, if I like dock at that station, can I like reload my torpedoes maybe?
That against us. You invite your doom.
Romulan target destroyed.
Okay. How are we feeling about this? You come here. Fire a pair out the back, spin me around.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Good, alright. I think this is going a little better this time.
Romulan target destroyed.
Okay, you're the weakest ship.
That seems to be all of them, but there could be more in the area. We know
You're the weakest ship. You go fly over to this.
Course set, Captain.
Enterprise,
Enterprise
I
on
want you to
station.
repair. Yorktown, I want you to
Washington,
repair.
Standing by.
You're going to head over to
Standing by.
this at warp.
I get it. Full speed ahead.
Okay,
Aborting
and
warp
then
net.
transport engineers over. And then repair your damaged
the
sense
Romulans
systems.
sure didn't waste much time. Archer to all ships. We have company. Hold the station perimeter. We can't let them destroy it.
How's the repairs coming along? Reasonably well. There's an enemy near here. Yeah, go attack this. You guys get over to here and...
Photons are loading, sir.
They've done it.
Okay.
The repair facility
Repair facility is
operational.
operational.
Now we can use it to patch up our ships.
Not sure how that helps me. Like,
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Spotted.
it wasn't really my damage that was the problem last time.
Romulan target destroyed.
It was the fact that there were so many ships attacking the station that was the problem. Alright, give me...
Target shields down.
one and...
You are clearly outmatched.
Okay.
Romulan target destroyed.
Romulan target down. There is one more right there. Full impulse. Oh wait, we've got this here too. I gotta adjust my weapons.
Full power to weapons.
Got it.
Washington to fleet. We are in position.
Enemy sensors inoperative, Captain. Target shields down.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Okay, they did crash into the station that did damage it. That's a little bit of a concern.
Washington standing by.
Washington, can you set course,
Setting course
to
now.
there?
Diverting power to shields, Captain.
Wait, we don't have shields. Put power to warp.
Full power to shields.
Get over to here. Wait, come back. I want you to go
Alien
there.
frequency open. Captain, sensors report enemy vessel. They are not responding, Captain.
Dock with station.
Hi, Captain.
Enterprise on station.
Enterprise, where the fuck are you? You're here. You're somewhere. Attack this.
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Full power to weapons. Domestically passed.
Romulan.
Help us, Starfleet vessels. They're everywhere. We can't stop.
Vulcan Outpost, this is Enterprise.
Wait, where are you going? Stop doing that.
Are you receiving?
Go this way.
Terrell, what is going on in there?
Some of the toxic gas spilled into the command module. It has a hallucinogenic effect. My crew is attempting to rescue personnel
Okay, you
as
go
we
back
speak,
to there.
but they are showing signs of dementia.
Can you get them out of there? Our transporter
go
won't
back to
work with all
there.
that radiation in the outpost.
Understood. We will endeavor to move more
You
quickly.
go. Wait. No. You go back to
Course
here.
laid in.
Enterprise to Commander
If I
Terrell.
tell you to warp
Another
ahead.
flight of Romulan ships is approaching. We're
No,
cutting
stop.
it close.
Oh,
We're going
God.
to have to hurry.
Okay, you dock with this. You
Washington standing
go
by.
here. You
Setting course
go
now.
Koto standing
here.
by. Trip. Initiate emergency repairs.
Okay, if everybody's doing what I told them to, the Enterprise should be repairing. I've got both my other ships heading over here to defend the station, which is immediately taking damage. You're like a
Enterprise to
long
fleet.
way away. Can you get in there quicker?
Operations. Engage.
Sensors report enemy vessel. Diverting power to weapons, Captain.
Washington complete. We have arrived at our destination.
Okay, how do I tell... Do I only have forward phaser banks on this thing? Is that what's going on?
They're Romulan.
Maybe. That might be it. I might only have forward phaser banks.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Let's get you turning a little harder, and can we get phaser lock on you? Yes. What the hell is the Enterprise doing? I feel like it's not much.
Sensors indicate new contact.
Shields down.
There is no escape for you.
Significant damage to enemy sentry.
How's the station doing? Station's doing pretty well.
Romulan target destroyed.
Stand by.
Enterprise,
Firebase.
where the hell are you and
Enterprise
what are
on
you
station.
doing? I told you to go here.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Nope. Dock and
Hi,
repair.
Captain.
Are you going to dock and repair? Can you figure this out,
Washington
Enterprise?
to fleet. Awaiting orders.
Enterprise, please,
Diverting energy for repair.
figure it out.
Initiate docking protocol. Archer to Terrell. We picked up a large Romulan force bearing down on us. We must leave immediately. Terrell,
How we
what's going
looking?
on in there? Respond.
Repairs completed, Captain.
Okay. You seem to be okay.
Course laid in.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Washington standing by.
Diverting power to weapons, Captain.
We detected Romulan warships.
Course set, Captain.
Lock photog.
Target shields down. Enemy shields disabled, Captain.
Stand by. Fire phasers.
Okay, I feel like we're doing better this time.
Vessels on interception.
Romulan target destroyed.
Can I attack this, please?
Phasers ready, Captain.
Where's the station and how's it doing? Station is pretty well, actually. I mean, all my ships are getting beat to
We
hell,
have
but
arrived at our destination.
I have no idea where the Enterprise is.
Photons are loaded, sir.
Okay, seriously, where the hell is the
On
Enterprise?
station.
Oh my god, how are you this far away? The Enterprise just decided it was going to, like, another universe.
Course laid in. Aborting warp, Captain. We've entered the
Whatever.
nebula, Captain.
Get through the nebula, it's fine. How's the station doing? Station is okay. Enterprise, I want
Phasers
you
ready. Romulan ships approaching, Captain.
in here and fighting these guys.
Captain, sensors report enemy engines disabled. Romulan target destroyed.
You're getting dangerously low on health.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Okay,
One set, Captain.
get over to this.
Setting course now.
Can we dock while this thing is right
I
next to it?
can't.
Are you good?
Romulan vessel destroyed.
That's one.
Enterprise has arrived at its objective. You
Two.
rebel against us. You invite your doom.
All right. So this thing feels like it's mostly like a missile boat, which is fine. I just need to be able to, you know, actually get my missiles onto the target. So around rear launchers lined up.
Romulan target destroyed.
Where's the repair yard? Repair
Where
yard.
is she going?
Hello?
Terrell, do
Are
you
we
have
good?
everyone from the station? Damn it all, we're still reading life signs on the outpost.
Rel? Where are you going, Terrell?
We've lost the outpost and everyone aboard. Push your engines as hard as you have to. I want Terrell to answer for this. Pursuit course.
Okay, what the
That won't
hell's...
be necessary, Captain.
Hello?
Thank you for your assistance. We couldn't have secured the necessary protomatter without your aid. Now we are much closer to accomplishing our goals. I doubt we'll meet again. But if we do, know that my gratitude will not save you in our next encounter.
I knew I didn't like that woman. Vulcans. Secretive and deceitful. I should have learned from the Andorians. My mistaken judgment cost these people their lives. I won't make that error again.
It's so weird that, like, Enterprise treats the Vulcans like the villains. It's such a strange, like, take on the Star Trek series. It's interesting to see they kept that for this, though. Okay. We didn't lose any ships. I mean, that wasn't the worst, right? Yeah, save my progress. I feel like we maybe would have been better off by having the extra ship there. So does that mean I just go for a second Yorktown? Like, what is this thing bad at? It's bad at long-range scanners. It's pretty pitiful on warp. This thing is like... Oh, it's a scout. I see. So this is like super fast warp, good long-range scanners, but not great weapons. Oh, so they do kind of have different roles they fulfill. And then we've got... I've got one of these, which is Poseidon class, so 8 photon banks. Ah, okay, this is like a missile boat. But it's only got 1 phaser bank, which must be in the front. I wish there was a way to see more info on these, like forward versus rear phaser banks and stuff like that. That would be nice. This seems like a nice and balanced, you know, midline ship. I'm assuming, yeah, the cruiser here is... Really, this only has 1 phaser bank, but I feel like it's a 360 phaser bank. So having like a 2 phaser bank... Oh yeah, we gotta just go with this, right? We get a second one of these? Or do I slap like a scout in there? Got a Discovery class. I mean, not the Discovery class we've come to know and love, but a Discovery class. Do I just throw like a scout in there just to be able to get around a little faster if I need to? I feel like it's kind of shit. How about this? We'll go with a Minuteman. We'll go with a Destroyer. Is there a way to, like, upgrade these at all? I feel like these have identical statistics. Except this one's really... Ah, I see. It's about the phasers versus the proton torpedoes. All right, photon torpedoes. Got it. Okay, so we'll go with that. Do I eventually just want to like switch everything over to battleships? Is that the play? Like, do you just eventually switch everybody over to a Yorkton?
Captain's log, May 8th, 2159.
Also, this is as far as I've ever made
While
it in
en
this
route
game.
to Starfleet Command Headquarters after briefing the Vulcan government on Tyrell's subterfuge, Enterprise has been rerouted to render assistance in the Epsilon Theta star system. An outbreak of some kind of mutagenic virus has occurred on all the inhabited worlds within this system. Starfleet has managed to synthesize a cure for this epidemic, and medical ships have been dispatched. However, there have been reports of attacks by Romulan vessels on some of our medical convoys. My task force has been assigned to protect Starfleet's efforts to send medical aid to the planets within Epsilon Theta. I can't help but wonder what the relationship was between Tyrell's research and the Romulans. Given her deception, I don't think her studies were as innocent and benign as I was led to believe. Still, involved or not, the Romulans have uncharacteristically spread into the unaligned systems throughout this sector. My instincts say they're up to something sinister.
Okay, ensure all of these planets are cured. Okay. Each planet's atmosphere is highly toxic. Only the medical ships are equipped to orbit infected worlds. So do we just like...
treatment of the remaining planets, Captain Archer.
Understood. My ships will escort you to each planet in the system
Is
and
there
give
a
you
way
the time you
to
require.
escort?
Don't worry, Commander. We'll get you in and watch your backs.
That's all we wanted to hear. Medical team out.
To all ships, this is Enterprise. We'll be spreading ourselves a little thin, but I don't want any medical ships to head in unescorted. Be aware of anything unusual, especially Romulan vessels, and be prepared for a fight if it comes.
Okay,
Archer out.
I want you to escort this ship.
Washington, standing
You,
by.
I want you to
Koto
escort...
standing
Oh,
by.
I lost one of them already. One of those ships took off somewhere this way. If I go to the map, can I see it? No. Oh, wait, yeah. You escort this,
Setting course now.
and
Vermont,
you
standing by.
escort this. I feel like the Enterprise can handle it on its own. So I want you guys to go here. Maybe we use the map view a little bit more. That might be useful. How is this working? I can't switch power from here, so we'll need to occasionally
Koto to
toggle
fleet.
back.
We're in position.
Wait. You
Koto
follow
standing by.
this. Oh,
Course laid in.
you two get
Vermont,
over
standing
here.
by.
Nightingale entering standard orbit of Epsilon Theta 1. This epidemic is serious. We may have gotten here just in time.
Course set, Captain.
Koto standing by.
Are they good? Are we actually attacking right now? I have no idea.
Phasers locked on target, Captain.
I feel like we are. Let's switch back to here.
Standing by.
Oh, this is cool.
There is no escape for you.
Okay, so I can't fire sideways with this. Got it. But forward, I'm gonna have really heavy firepower, right? Yeah, that's good. All right.
Captain, enemy shield is down.
Yeah, that's good. All right. If we need to, we can always heal up on the fly. Let's get everything over to
Power to weapon.
weapons on both of
Koto
you.
standing by.
To any Starfleet vessel. We have a number of critically ill people down here. They
Wait, new objective. Transport any critically ill patients to the USS Bach.
The USS Bach is large enough to effectively treat these patients. If we hurry, we should be able to transport them to the Bach before their conditions worsen.
Okay, you're gonna go there.
order acknowledged.
Vermont to fleet. Awaiting orders.
Wait,
Course
stop.
set, Captain.
Get over to this thing and transport people, I guess.
Transport successful. Please, help them get the attention they need.
Where the hell's the Bach?
Energize.
Okay, Okay, where's the Bach? That is not the Bach. Do I have a Daedalus class? Pilgrim. You get over to wait.
Enterprise on station.
You get over to there. To this, right? You're gonna go here?
I get warp speed ahead.
No. I
Not
said you're
possible,
gonna go.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Why is my warp speed not working? Why are we mad about warp?
Affirmative.
We've decided we don't like warp speed.
Course set, Captain.
We like warp speed now?
Affirmative.
Okay, now we like warp speed. Do you want to transport?
We have transported the quarantined patients directly to sickbay. They'll receive proper medical attention. You got them to us just in time.
Okay, does that count as transporting any critically ill patients to the Bach? Hopefully it did. Do I have any other patients that need transporting? Not that I see at the
Nightingale
moment.
reporting. We're all set here.
Okay, we got one planet recovered. I want
Vermont,
you to
standing
fix your weapons, sensors, and shields. Enterprise, how you
Enterprise
looking?
on station.
Good. You come over here and escort this ship.
Setting course now.
We've achieved our objective.
Our sensors have detected
All right.
a Romulan starbase on the far side of the system.
I feel like we're doing
It appears to be
reasonably
the
well
staging
here.
area for the attacks they've been mounting against us. If we could destroy it, our job here would become a lot easier.
To any Starfleet vessel. We have a number of critically ill people down here. They can't wait any longer for treatment. Can you help us?
Wait,
The USS Bach is large enough to effectively treat these
you
patients.
come here.
If we hurry, we should be able to transport them
come
to the
here.
Bach before their conditions worsen.
You start heading up this
Course
way.
laid in.
We go back over to you. You are going to transport people
successful.
up,
Please.
and
Help them
then
get the
you're going to
attention
go
they need.
this way.
Aborting warp, Captain. Setting
Can I,
course
like,
now.
We have
Transport to
transported
you.
the quarantined patients directly to sickbay. They'll receive proper medical attention.
Yes.
You got them to us just in time.
How's this going? Is everybody doing okay here? I don't feel like anybody's under attack right now. You
Vermont,
get up
standing
here. I want all of my ships moving in a direction that's going to help protect. I'm assuming this is the Wait, we're showing red on my map right near
Vermont,
you.
standing by.
I don't see anything nearby. Probably fine.
Warp speed.
Catch up to this. Wait, why are you nosediving? Pull up. There we go. Oh, hey, we've got an enemy ship nearby. Yeah, that one.
Captain, sensors report enemy vessel.
Okay. Can we,
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
turn around, get lined up on them. I want to keep the medical ship covered. Why is this ship maneuvering in such a strange fashion? Are you good?
Target shields down.
We've achieved our...
And one last burst ought to do it.
Romulan target destroyed.
Oh crap.
Enterprise on station.
You need to
Washington, standing by.
get over to there and attack that. Who else is nearby? Enterprise is not that close. You need to get over here. You
Medical ship Pilgrim, now in orbit at
need to
Epsilon
get over
Beta
to
5.
here. There's a bird of
We are
prey in
distributing the
the area.
antitoxin
This
to the
is a
inhabitants of the
problem.
planet.
Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. There's a bird of prey somewhere nearby. There's that star base, which we maybe want to take a look at.
Full power to weapons.
Full power to weapons is fine. We should be in range any second now.
You are clearly outmatched.
Enemy shields are down. Enemy target on surface. Romulan target destroyed.
Okay, one down. Let's rotate around and get a line on you. I think I might send the Yorktown and the Enterprise over.
Destroyed.
Enterprise, can you head in this sort of a direction?
Sir, we're dropping out of warp.
How far away is this? How are we looking? I don't like how isolated you are. Can you get over in this sort of a direction here? You get over in this sort of a direction, and you stick around near here. Yep, we got
Enterprise,
trouble.
this is Nightingale. We've finished our sweep here, setting course for Epsilon Theta 7.
Enterprise,
These proteins we've sampled from patients
swing
have
up
been
to
sequenced
here.
meticulously. Whoever did this was very
Yorktown.
adept at genetic manipulation.
I need you to get over to this as quick as you can. There is a Romulan bird of prey right nearby. But I think we're going to be able to take care of it before it gets into range of the medical ship, so we should be fine. It's not showing any shields.
Vermont to fleet. Waiting order. Romulan target
Got it.
destroyed.
Alright, nice. You get back onto escorting
Setting
you.
course now.
Yeah, escort this. Map. Switch
Vermont standing by.
controls
Holding
to
position at
you.
designated coordinates. Koto standing by.
Get over and escort that. Enterprise.
Enterprise on
And
station.
can you
Vermont
please
standing
get
by.
up to here? Why is there so much red on the map? There's like 2 red dots here, but I'm not seeing any enemies. There's a red dot here. Is that where I've killed ships? Is that just showing like former ships? I think
Objective achieved.
it might just be former ships. Okay, Enterprise,
Enterprise on station.
get down to here. And you
Koto standing by.
get down to here.
Course laid in.
Yorktown,
Washington.
can we send you over in this sort of a
Course laid
direction? How are you feeling about taking on this Romulan starbase?
Captain, sensors report enemy vessel. I'm sorry, Captain.
I was like, if we have to, we can always just back out, but I want to see if this thing can take this out on its own. There's a lot of repair facilities here. I'm hoping that we're good to go on, like, I have enough coverage on my medical ships that I should be fine here. Everything over to weapons.
Diverting power to weapons, Captain.
Starbase Silvok Outpost. How difficult is this going to be to blow up? It's firing on me.
Our sensors are picking up multiple contacts converging on our position. We'll need an escort to get any further.
Lock lasers.
Come on. Okay, we're doing okay.
Vermont complete. We're in position.
We can't take much more of this, Captain. Our ship isn't designed for combat.
Okay, one of the medical transports says it's under attack, but it seems like they're all at full health. I think it's just dramatic.
Enemy vessel detected.
Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We're taking a lot of damage here, but I think we're going to be alright. Get the shields out. Come on.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Romulan ships on approach. Direct hit to enemy engines.
Okay, we've got the outpost down to like half health. I am concerned about how much damage I've taken, especially considering there appears to be a few ships coming back.
Lock to fleet. Awaiting orders. Significant damage to enemy sensors.
Romulan ships detected.
Okay, one more photon torpedo out.
Direct hit to enemy sensors.
Come around for another pass, and we can launch the last of our torpedoes. I think we might be able to take it. If this goes down, I'm going to assume that's going to clear up a lot of the threat we're dealing with.
Direct hit to enemy
Yep.
engines.
There we go.
Romulan target destroyed.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
You need to heal yourself.
Helm reports tactical position has been reached.
Oh, you're under a lot of fire. Okay, hold up. Everybody,
Koto to fleet. We're in position.
everybody else up here.
Vermont standing by.
Koto standing by.
Oh yeah, all my ships are under attack. All the medical ships are currently under attack. That's a problem.
I've got
You-
circuits failing on my bridge, Captain.
Go
Any more
here.
hits like that, and this ship will decompress.
You over to here,
Koto standing by.
and you up to here.
Vermont standing by.
Yorktown
ships on
is
tactical.
recovering, hopefully.
Standing by.
Yeah. You know what? Yorktown, I want you to aid over here.
Course laid in.
Actually, you
We're
aid over
heading to
here.
Epsilon Theta 7, preparing to enter standard orbit.
You head over here.
We've achieved our objective.
Washington standing by.
Hello? What have we got?
Koto standing by.
Come on. Get in it. It's that one right there. You can do it. No. Please stop trying to turn.
Phaser range.
I feel like my controller may occasionally be slightly losing sync with the Xbox. I seem like every now and then I go to move and my ship just stops responding for a few seconds. Are we good? Come on. Turn in on it.
Direct hit to enemy sensors. Romulan target destroyed.
Okay, we're good. Get in onto you. I'm curious if I lose any of the medical frigates, what happens? Like, is the mission just completely screwed at that point, or do the rest of the medical frigates just carry on and, like, it takes longer to finish the mission? I feel like that has a pretty significant impact on how I'm going to approach attempting to prioritize saving this. Like, it might be worth just focusing on keeping one frigate very safe.
You would stand against us.
Ooh.
You invite your doom.
everybody fires onto this. Okay, hold up. You're fighting that. You two should be engaged there. Yeah. Yorktown.
Washington, standing by.
What are you doing? Attack that.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Washington, standing by.
You
Vermont,
are.
standing by.
Are you good? Are you firing? Okay, Enterprise, looking good.
Enemy vessel detected. Photons are loading, sir.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Okay, good.
Romulan target
You're
destroyed.
here. You're.
Vermont, standing by.
Yorktown is engaged here. You are still fighting this battleship. Very good.
There is no escape for you.
This is fine.
Direct hit to enemy engines.
I feel like as soon as we're out of the battle here, we need to switch over to
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Was that part of my warp nacelle coming off of me there? That's concerning. Okay, hold up. Repair all of this. Perfect. What's going on the map? We are currently
Course slated.
engaging
Enterprise on
the
station.
final targets
standing
over
by.
here.
Washington,
All right.
standing by.
Vermont,
Exit out of
standing
this.
by.
I don't have rear phasers. All right.
Enemy
I'm
vessel
also out
indicated
of
on
range of... Oh wait, hold up. How about this one? How are we feeling about this one? Yeah, are we liking this? There we go. And I've got some backup now, so we should be
The freighter
fine.
demands your destruction.
I don't see if there's like a downside to issuing repair orders mid-combat. If there is, I'm not seeing it. If I can get your shields knocked out, that'd be very nice.
Full power to weapons.
Photons are loading, sir.
Holding position at designated coordinates.
Target shields down.
Well done.
All right.
The medical ships
I think
have
that's it.
distributed the antitoxin to all infected planets in the system. Our efforts here today have made a real difference in these people's lives, averting a crisis in the process. Starfleet
I
will
feel
want
like
a
I'm
full
starting to get
report
the
on this
hang of this.
operation as soon as possible. Let's head home.
Probably could have done with like 2 ships attacking that starbase. We're up to 2680 on the points. All right. Do I just like... Okay, hold up. Yeah, Yorktown is still the biggest and the most expensive thing I've got. NX class is the next most expensive. Big deal with the NX class is that it's got a longer sensor range and is slightly faster. I feel like just having one of those is all you really need, though. Do I ditch one of these destroyers? I think we ditch a destroyer. Decommission a ship for 850. Go down here. How much do... Okay. If I wanted to buy one of those, how much does it cost? 1,700, so you lose about half. Go for 2 of these. So 2 Yorktowns, a Minuteman, and an NX. I don't see any like upgrades. Is there like an upgrades menu that I'm just completely missing here? Because otherwise, what are you supposed to spend your points on? Like once you've got like a nice fleet, what do you do with your money? I don't know what the economy in this game is designed around.
Captain's personal log, May 12, 2159. Our medical experts have confirmed the plague infecting the Epsilon Theta system
So how many
was most
missions
definitely
are there
an
per,
artificial
like,
event.
per
Due
era?
to the level of sophistication they indicate is necessary to synthesize something this complex and lethal, we suspect Romulan involvement.
I go to here.
The First Minister of Epsilon Theta Prime has provided us with a holographic image of an alien ship that was observed surveying the planets in that region. Its design indicates it is a vessel used by the Ankari, an isolationist people whose homeworld of Ankaria is located just 2 light years from Romulan space. Fearing the worst, I have been ordered to investigate. The Ankari might be just a tool for the Romulans, or, given their recent behavior, they might have a foothold in our neck of the woods. Either prospect gives me pause, but we need to find an answer to this disease, and fast.
Okay, search the surface of Ankaria for clues. Sounds good. So it looks like it's a little weird. There's... For a table of contents, no spoilers here. Sure. We've got 5 missions in the Enterprise era, 3 in the original series era, 2 in the motion picture era, and then 5 more in the next-gen era. But I know, like, Voyager and Deep Space Nine make an appearance in here, like the Defiant and the Voyager appear, so I'm assuming that must be, like, wrapped in with next-gen. Like, I'm assuming the next-gen content is just, like, all 3 of those shows kind of bundled into one, because they all sort of take place at the same time. It's a little odd to me that the Voyager's included, because if Cisco's here, I guess the Voyager was around a little bit before it went off to the Delta Quadrant, so it must be set during that period. I don't think I'm going to play through 2 more full missions right now. So one sec, we're going to save here and go back to the main menu. If I abort mission, is that fine? Probably. Because there's another thing I want to take a look at here. If we go in under the, like... Yeah, there's like this skirmish mode that you can go in. And we can have deathmatch. What are my options here for this? I believe this was online only. I don't think there's like local. We've got co-op wave or deathmatch. Maps, I don't really know. I don't know if there are any like hot maps for this. I never got to play this online. I don't know if people are really scrambling for like, oh man, you lunatic, you've picked Delta Kazaran instead of Klothos? What the hell is wrong with you? Looks like 2 to 4 player. There's also this co-op wave where you're Bajor, Borg, Federation, Romulan. I don't know what these mean. Select era, all eras. Oh. You can limit yourself to an era, which seems to affect your command points. Like if I say I want to do all eras, fleet size max of 4, command point max of 70, and I say we're doing the Klingons. Oh, so are we fighting Klingons? Is that what's going on here? And then you've got... Could I play 2-player local with this? That would be interesting. So you've got Team 1. Right, so this is co-op. You've got different factions you can play as, Federation Rock. Let's take a look at the ships that are available. I want to see what all is available in this game. So we've got Discovery class, the Strider class, Apollo class, which is another scout, and this is the little, the little one-engine one. I don't know if this was ever in the show, or if this was just like a, fan thing. Let's check this out real quick. Apollo class it was in the show, and it doesn't look anything like this. Like, not even the tiniest little bit. Oh my god, the Apollo class, the actual Apollo class is a hideous monster. That's terrifying. Here, can I Can I switch to this? Is there a way for me to pull up the Apollo class on stream here so you can see what this monster actually looks like? Yeah, there we go. If I switch this over to here, and then do this. Hello. It's this horrible monstrosity. What a nightmare. We'll just flip that back over. Yeah, nothing like this. This is much better looking. We've got... Oh, the Oberth class. That's kind of cool. You see this thing a lot as like a medical or like supply ship or a research ship. I think in the season finale, or series finale of Next Gen, this is the class of ship that Beverly was captain of, if I'm not mistaken. Oh god, Apollo refit, so they took it and slapped an extra nacelle on the top of it. Sure. Nova class scout. I've seen these pop up a few times. I'm not 100% sure this is like a particularly canon class of ship. It's definitely in like Star Trek Online. Oh no, here it is. Did it appear? It appeared in the Voyager episode Equinox. Oh, this is the one where they find the... This is the one in the Voyager episode where they find the other ship that was lost in the Delta Quadrant and the crew had gone crazy and started eating ghosts. I remember that. Okay, we've got the Minuteman. That's been in the show. Poseidon, I believe this was in the show. Miranda class, this is a classic, although it doesn't have the... It's got slightly longer nacelles than I'm used to seeing, and it doesn't have the command pod on the back of it. This was the class of ship that Khan was using in Wrath of Khan. It usually has like an archway, like a spoiler on the back. Oh god, what a monster. Okay, the Akula class. I am hoping to god this is not an actual ship, because that thing is terrifyingly ugly. Oh, thank god, it's definitely not. That is a horrible monster of a ship. I hate it. We've got... This is the Miranda that I'm used to seeing. Miranda refit. This is what you saw in, like, Wrath of Khan. With that little spoiler on the back and the significantly shorter engine nacelles. This is actually one of my favorite Star Trek ship designs. I have a model of that I've been meaning to build. I have a couple of Star Trek models I want to build, but this is one in particular, one of the first ones I bought, because this is one of my favorites. The thing is absolutely cool as hell looking. The Norway class, not great. Steam Runner class, I don't think this is real either. Are you real? Are you a real ship? I guess none of them are real ships, but... apparently, yes. It is in a single episode. Oh, it's in a couple episodes of Deep Space Nine, I guess. Kinda ugly. Not a huge fan. Good old Defiant. That's a nice classic one there. NX class. So these are all kind of mixed around in the eras. The Constitution class. Centaur class. This is, I believe, a concept art ship. Based on original designs for the Miranda, if I'm not mistaken. Because you can get this in Star Trek Online as a alternate configuration for the Miranda class when you pick that up. Constellation class, this is the Stargazer. This is Picard's first ship, was one of these. Constitution refit, so the like movie era original Enterprise, the A. The Akira class, this is again another like... I think they had one of these built, but it didn't get used in anything. This is another, what's his name? Is it Mike Okuda that did a lot of the like ship design, like the model building for these? Akira class, yes. Did they actually get one in there? There is one Yeah, okay. It made it into the show, but it was only ever a CG model, it looks like. I don't think there was a physical model of it. Yeah. Interesting ship, though. I like it. The Nebula, this was sort of like the next-gen era, like, reimagining of the Miranda class. It serves kind of the same role. Research and scout ship. I guess this one's qualifying itself as a cruiser because of that weapons pod in the back, but it's basically a scout ship. Intrepid class, you got the Voyager there, Yorktown. A slightly heavier... This is in a few episodes of Next Gen, actually. This was a, like, sort of prototype to the Galaxy class. Served a lot of the same roles, but a much older tech. Proxima class. That is an odd-looking ship design. Are you real? There's a lot going on there. Proxima class. No. No, it wasn't. Alright. The Excelsior, yeah, classic ship there. Although this is a slightly odd-looking take on the Excelsior. I don't think that's quite right for what that's supposed to look like. The little attachment in the back of the saucer doesn't feel quite right there. Proxima refit. Oh my god, what a nightmare fuel ship. That thing is... They just took parts from everything and kind of smashed them together here. Alright. The Excelsior class refit. This is maybe more what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm just more used to seeing this. Ambassador class, this is the Enterprise C. I think it appeared in like one episode total. Neat to see though. Glad they had that in there. The Galaxy class, your classic Enterprise D. Sovereign class Enterprise E. I've also got a model of this kicking around somewhere. Another one of my favorite ship designs. Okay, so that's everything. 19,000 points for that one. Good lord. And yeah, oh my god, looking at the stats on these. So this is just off the charts, unlike everything. 2 phaser banks, 6 photons. That is quite nuts. This thing can hold its own. Alright. It looks like all of the, like... Yeah, the big named ships are definitely doing a little better. Man, that Constitution refit's pretty solid too, though. NX is very old. This thing should be armed to the teeth, which it is. That's nice. Also extremely fast. Holy crap. Defiant's one of like the fastest ships we've seen so far. Like, possibly the fastest ship we've seen so far. The Nova class is up there with it, and the Apollo is up there with it, but yeah. Okay, Defiant's pretty nippy. I like it. Can we disengage real quick? Yes. If I want to take a look at the other ships, can I do that? If I want to just go in and... Wait, what's happening? Why is it loading? Did I hit start instead of X and are we loading into like a mission? Oh no. We are. We're loading into a mission and I appear to just be flying 2 D-Deridex warbirds and 2 like scout craft. Yeah, get back out of here. Get out. Exit this. That's fine. I actually do want to take a look at how this skirmish mode works, but first I want to see what ships we have available. We'll go in under co-op wave, player 4. Let's fight the Borg. That's fun. All era, 70,000. Sure, why not? 10-minute time limit. Engage. What have I got here? I want to take a look through the different ships. So what do they give me as Romulans? Bird of Prey. This is, I believe, based on the design you see in the one episode of Enterprise where there's like the cloaked mines attached to the hull, and they're under attack by 2 cloaked Romulan like warbird birds of prey. I knew they were called birds of prey. Normally birds of prey is like the Klingon design, but the old Romulan ones use that too. But typically they're a warbird class ship. A swarm. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't recognize this design at all. Unless it was maybe in one of the old, like, original series episodes. That's possible. This looks like an original series ship. This looks very much like they went down to the local drugstore and, like, bought a couple of razor blades and a box of cereal and taped it together into a spaceship. That's got that look to it. The Romulan bird of prey. This was in... I don't know where this first showed up, because it's in the, like, remastered versions of the old original series episodes, but I don't know if it was in all of them. This one, unfortunately, you can't rotate it here to see the bottom, has a very cool, like, golden bird painted onto the bottom of the ship. It's very neat looking. It's one of my favorite ship designs out of the original series, actually. Praetor, scout ship, nothing too fancy there. Talon, scout ship. I've seen this pop up a few times. It's in Next Gen once or twice as, like, basically the Romulan shuttle. Skyhawk destroyer, interesting. Swiftwing destroyer. A Griffin, okay, that's odd looking. The White Wing, again, everything's kind of bird themed here. The Raptor, ooh, this is an odd looking ship. I don't know if this is in anything. There is the Romulan Raptor a thing? Where did my mouse cursor go? Bring it back. If I just search Raptor on Memory Alpha. Raptor class scout vessel. It exists, but it's not this, and it's a Klingon ship. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is new. This appears to be a, like, modified version of the D-Deridex, like, upper hull nacelles and, like, command module with a removed lower hull and redesigned, like, spine. Interesting. It feels like it would be a Romulan ship. Hunter cruiser, odd little one. The Stormbird. This is cool. So in the original series, because they didn't have money, they used the same model for the Romulan and the Klingon ships for most of the series. So anytime you'd see a Romulan or a Klingon ship, and you don't see very many Romulan ships, it would be this, which this has gone on to become, like, the Klingon ship. I think this has a... Oh god, what's its name? Is it the Katinga class Klingon ship? But this was also viewed as a Romulan ship, and even to having the, like, Klingon lettering on the side of it there, with the only redress being that they painted a bit of a bird wing onto it to give it a bit of a unique flavor as being, this is the Romulans when you see it with the bird on it. And they went back and, like, in all of the like, remastered and re-released versions of the original series, they've replaced it with the, like, classic, where is it? This thing. They replaced it with this in every, like, remastered version. They, like, CG'd this over the original model because they were trying to retcon it out. Oh, a Romulan Katinga. Yeah, okay, there you go. It is the Katinga. Apparently the Romulan Katinga is just better than the Stormbird in basically every way. Stormbird has slightly more shields and scanning range. Odd. Very odd. But yeah, that's interesting. I think they retconned this later too, to explain why both of them have cloaking devices. Is that the Romulans stole the design of this ship and reverse engineered a cloaking device off of it from the Klingons, because the Klingons were the ones that created it, and the Romulans basically hijacked one of these ships and reverse engineered a cloaking device off of it. Is the, like, retconned lore they've come up with for why some of the Romulan ships in the original series looked like this. The Winged Defender, that is very striking looking. The Harpy, I like that. I like the beak on that. That's real cool. The Battlehawk, again, this looks like a pretty classic, like, original series design. Most of these are original, though, because the Romulans don't actually have all that much, like, visual variety in their ships in the series. The Vengeance, that's odd. Hold on, I want to wait for this to spin around so I can see the front of this. It does somewhat look from this angle like it doesn't have a nose. This mostly just feels like two wings attached to a, like, chunk of rock. Yeah, not great. The Heavy Defender, alright. The D-Deridex, this is absolutely my all-time favorite starship design, like, ever. I love this thing. It is so cool looking. I've got just about everything I can find that is a representation of this thing. It is such a neat design. The first time you see this too in like the original series or Next Gen, I guess. First time you see it appear, it is one of the best like intros to a ship because of how like massive it looks compared to the Enterprise D. It's just enormous. Like the Enterprise D looks like it could fit between the two hull sections on there with like room to spare. And is that their big one? Okay, that's their big finale. So this thing is like stats-wise on par with the like Sovereign class, which, yeah, that feels about right. The D-Deridex is supposed to be an extremely powerful ship. I'm curious if it has cloaking in this, like if they actually incorporated cloaking technology into this game. We'll take a look. Let's go take a look at the Klingon fleet. I've only got sets for 2 slots. Oh god. Okay, so we've got the Raptor Scout, the Burrell class, like, bird of prey, pretty classic bird of prey. Oh my god, what is going on with the textures and the lighting on it, though? It is having a moment. The Burrell refit, there does not appear to be a visual change. It is exclusively just a stat change. The Raptor refit, at least this has a visual change. The Stinger, the Klingon D3 is another classic original series ship, very similar to the Katinga class. K-18, K-32, the Predator, this appears to be a slightly modified Katinga, the Stalker, the Deathrite, the D7, the original Katinga cruiser under the name D7, which is, yeah, old original series thing. You can see here it has the same lettering there on the side. They did base this off like the original model. The Cavort cruiser, which does appear to just be the Burrell with its wings in like cruising formation, because that has a movable wing design where it can lower down into the attack formation or up into the raised cruising formation here. D14, I think this is another one they've made up. The Katinga, yep, there you go. It is exactly the same thing as the D7, just repainted. A Cavort refit, which again looks exactly like the Cavort. No change at all. The K30, really creative names here. The Ravenous, the Vorcha class. This was their like Enterprise D like mainstay equivalent, like their ship of the line equivalent in most of the next gen appearances. It's a really cool ship. I had one of these, like a plastic electronic toy one of these when I was a kid. Really, it's a nice looking ship. And the Negvar, this is their like big heavy cruiser. This was the big command ship. It showed up in like one episode of Deep Space Nine, and it is like the head of state flies on this thing. It's the most powerful ship in their fleet. The thing's incredible. And again, obviously that's their endgame big finale ship. Makes sense. Take a look. Lastly, I think we've got the Borg. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here, because the Borg have like 3 ships. So what did we get here? We got a pyramid. We have a pyramid but colored differently. We have another pyramid but also colored differently and having some texture problems at the moment. I believe is having some texture problems. I don't think the top of that is supposed to be a blank, colorless void. We have a sphere. We have the rectangle that isn't shaped like a rectangle. That's a choice. We have a different sphere. We have another rectangle that isn't shaped like a rectangle. More of like the Borg rhombus, but that's fine. Another sphere. I feel like someone needs to go talk to the company that made this and inform them of what a rectangle is, because I don't know that they're quite getting it. We have the obelisk, which is a rectangle. Sure. The diamond, okay. Another obelisk, which is a rectangle. I'm very confused now. Another diamond, another obelisk, which is, again, still more rectangular than any of the rectangles. This claims to be a diamond. This looks like something like a loot drop in Destiny. That is an odd ship. A cube that's, oh man, that cube has seen better days. That's a rough looking cube. The Cube 2 with the up-armored tactical variant, okay. The Cube 3, this looks a lot more like what I'm used to seeing a Borg cube looking like. A lot of little fine lines and detail with some glowing green coming through from the middle. That is very much what I was expecting. The original cube was actually a really interesting ship from a model perspective, because when they built it for the show, they basically just took because when they would build their ships, they would go down to like a parts store, like a model store, and buy model kits and just cut them apart and cut little pieces off of them and glue it together to form themselves a unique ship. So you get like a piece from a battleship and a piece from a fighter plane and a piece from a car, and you'd sand them down and put them together and glue out the edges and mold it, sculpt in some finer detail to flesh it all out. But they'd end up with a lot of the model sprues laying around the shop. And when they just wanted to come up with this Borg ship, they were like, we want something that's very geometric and stark and plain, because we're looking for what would a strictly utilitarian functional species come up with. And so they just built a box, like a square, and just started stacking spare sprues on it. So all those little wires and tubes and pipes and stuff you're seeing are just literally just the sprues from different models, just stacked layer on layer on layer on layer on layer on top of each other, and they just spray painted the whole thing like gunmetal gray, and called it a day. Tactical cube, I think this is in one episode of Voyager, maybe two. That's their big one. Also, this thing is 65,000 command points. Really? The most expensive ship in any of the other fleets is 18,000, 19,000. The cubes... Oh my god, I didn't look at the point values on any of these. These things are beastie. This diamond is more valuable than any of the other ships in the game. The cube is apparently 50,000 points, so it could take 3 of them. The tactical cube could theoretically hold its own against an entire fleet. That is a little ludicrous. So I could put the basic cube and a tactical cube up against everything, and theoretically win a 3v1. That feels a little broken. Alright, sure, whatever. I guess you don't need to have them balanced when one team is the Borg. The Borg are supposed to be really ridiculously powerful, so I guess that does make sense. But alright, I just kind of want to take a look at this here. I want to take a look through what all was available in the game. I'm imagining that if we just exit out of this here, If I go to multiplayer and say, let's just say I want to do a ranked match. We'll just do a quick match. I'm sure I'm gonna find just dozens of matches available. No, there's nothing. Yeah, that's the sad part. Unfortunately, yeah, trying to do matches in old games like this, sometimes it's just dead. And unfortunately, there was never a PC port of this. So, what is a player match? Maybe there'll be people playing player matches. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, also Deep Space Nine there in the background. Apparently you get to visit that at some point. That's kind of cool. I guess you'd have to, because you're going to see Cisco, so sure, why wouldn't you? Also, the menu is running at about 3 frames a second. That's always a sign of a really good game, when the animations on the menu are lagging out. But yeah, I want to do a quick look at this one. I might play it some more in my free time. I don't know. It's something I might come back to at some point if I end up finding like, oh man, the campaign's actually really good if you get farther into it. But I just kind of want to take a quick look because it's something I bought a while back and haven't really given a look at. It's interesting. It's got some fun ideas. I wish they would pick up on this more. There used to be a bunch of different like Star Trek RTS games, and it's a fun series to do RTS games with because the ship management end of it ends up being really tactical because you have to worry about like weapon firing arcs and power management and, you know, like phasers versus photon torpedoes for energy versus hull, for shield versus hull, and like all your different aspects of that of managing your ships means you can have a relatively small number of units still have a very large variety of tactical options. So if you're doing like a real-time strategy game, you don't need to worry about having some crazy big in-depth army with a bunch of tech trees that you're managing to like have the balance and customizability and flexibility that you need for an RTS. You can do it with just like 2 or 3 ships and still have a very huge amount of control in there. And also like things like turning radius and speed and all that, how that interplays is a very interesting tactical balance to strike. So I wish we would see some more of this. I feel like whoever the heck owns the like Star Trek video game IPs right now or licensing right now is scared of money or something, because they don't make video games set in the Star Trek universe terribly often anymore. We had like that Star Trek 2009 tie-in game, or the one that was tied into whatever this like sequel was, Into Darkness. The one with the Gorn, the really terribly glitchy one with the Gorn. That one was out and it was real bad. I had that. I've got that the day it launched, and then we got like, is it called Bridge Crew? Bridge Commander, Bridge something. There's the one where there's 4 people. It's a 4-player co-op game where you all take on different roles in the bridge. That was another interesting one. And then they've been doing updates to like Star Trek Online, and that's pretty much it for the last decade. That's kind of sad because there used to be a lot of games, and then we're just not getting very many anymore. Hopefully, this like resurgence of some of the popularity of the new shows will fix that. I would like to see some more done with this. But for now, I'm going to call it apart. I will be back tomorrow finishing up Metal Gear Solid 4. And then if I don't quite finish it tomorrow, we'll finish it up Sunday night. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish it up tomorrow. If not, if something comes up and I'm not able to do it tomorrow, we will just be doing it Sunday night and just power through and on into Monday morning to finish Metal Gear Solid 4, because I want to get that done before Monday afternoon, because Monday afternoon is Wrath of the Lich King launch, and I am jumping straight into that on Monday. So thank you everybody for swinging by. Slayer and Catherine, both of you, thank you for stopping in. Good seeing you. And I will be back either tomorrow or Sunday night with the finale of Metal Gear Solid 4. So thanks for joining and have a good one.